Hello again. I said I'd do an update on things that's been going on with my health and other things in my life. And I must admit, it's been kind of pretty depressing recently. I wish I'd have written quite a few things down actually, but we'll just see how it goes. But I don't want this to be depressing or miserable. You've got to think positively. So I'll try to make it short. Basically, quite a few weeks ago, I had some problems down in the gentleman's area. That's turned out to be quite a problem. I'm having tests for being back into the hospital. I was in there for 11 hours a few weeks ago. Tests for cancer, some have come back, no, it's not that. Then it's, well, it could be. Since then, the swelling has increased, and now I have sort of tissue growing up from my groin, up through my stomach, very firm. I won't show you my stomach, don't worry, but I can promise you there is a swelling in my stomach as well, and it's come up here and sort of underneath my rib cage here, tight, sort of burning sensation, making it difficult to breathe. Around that area there are now sort of red blotches, red patches on the skin. Don't know, I have to go back for more tests about that. But there was definitely something else developed from the first tests where something is growing through my stomach up here to my chest on this side. And for the last 2 or 3 weeks, mostly, I've not been able to even sit up, never mind walk. And I've been in bed mostly, trying to sleep, been in a lot of pain, taking painkillers, and feeling pretty miserable about it. But you can't be, can you? Excuse me, sorry. I'm trying to drink as many fluids as I can. You can't be, can you? Yeah, there's been times when I've just wanted to say, this is it. Also, at the same time, or similar time, I got a notice from a landlord. He owns a lot of residential housing and he owns a lot of commercial property. He wants to sell off his residential housing and concentrate on the commercial property. The result of that is I have a week, well, next Tuesday actually, to find somewhere else to live. So that's obviously an added concern. I have known that for the last 4 weeks, and I have tried to find somewhere to live, but that's it's not as easy as you think, and so that's a worry as well. But we'll find a way, one way or another. What I would like to say to you lads out there, lads from the age of 20 to even ones as old as me, I'm 43, please sort of check yourself at least once a month down there to see if there's any unusual lumps or growths or anything. I would recommend, if you ever get in that situation, please do get it checked out. because I could have. It's not definite yet. Hopefully I'll be okay, because I want to be back out there taking photographs, back out camping in the woods, in the Lake District, out in the nature and all that kind of thing. So it's not definite, but I could have the advanced stages of testicular cancer and some kind of tumour extending from that, growing up from the stomach and into my chest. What can you do? You have to think positively. I have been depressed about it. When I planned to do this video, I was feeling so miserable, and I don't know, I suppose I wanted to put some violence to it or something like that. I won't be doing that. I'm trying to remain positive, but please do take this advice. Do regularly check yourself out, because this can happen to anybody. The stats show it's more between the ages of about 26 to 45 or something like that. I looked into it, but please do check. It is important, and if there is a problem and it develops without being treated, it can become, well, you know what it can become. So that's that for that. And regarding where I'm going to go next to live, I'm not too sure. Done some research, been to see some people, some housing associations, things like that. We shall see what happens with that. So if I disappear from YouTube for some time, that will just be because I'm either without internet connection or in between places and just trying to find my feet again. But I will come back. I have a few things, a few other videos planned. Actually, one that I'm going to start tonight. I have a new video editor, much higher resolution. I'm going to do a collection of some recent photographs you haven't seen and some that you already have, but in full high resolution. So I'm going to try and start that tonight. On my last video, no, not the last video, because I did a time lapse, a sky time lapse demonstration. That worked out quite well, I think. Excuse me, it's this black crunchies. So you finally get to see these photographs in full resolution, and at the end of the drawing photo, at the end of that the drawing giveaway update, you'll have seen a levitation photograph. I'm going to do some of you will probably guess how I did it, but I'll do a video on exactly how I did that. So that will come soon as well. So there's plenty to look ahead to. I really did want to get out for my local woodlands house. Some absolutely amazing bluebells and wild garlic. By the time I'm fit for being able to go out there and walk through those woods, I think those bluebells will have gone by then, but we'll see. they prescribed me some antibiotics, but I went to one place for an ultrasound where the guy said antibiotics won't help this. That's not an infection. That is not fluid retention. It is not hernia. It is not torsion. And I've been taking the antibiotics, and so far he's right. I haven't done anything whatsoever. But I'm waiting for an appointment to go back. And in fact, because this thing is growing through my stomach, and if they don't get back in touch with me soon, I'm going to go back to A&E to have it checked out. I've gone on enough about that though, really. I think maybe more of that to come. Anyway, I really have gone on too much now. So that's the update. I'm not religious, but praying that whatever this is just, well, it's fixable. So, speak to you next time. Thanks for watching.